The AG-CX350 from Panasonic is a brand new camcorder, and both Matt and myself have just purchased these for our own use. So this is going to be our thoughts on the new camera, completely unbiased and not sponsored by Panasonic or any other supplier. Stay tuned and we'll tell you what we've been finding out about the CX350. So tell us a little bit about the camcorder itself.
Okay, so I mean, it's a camcorder. So you know, in this time of a lot of interchangeable lens cameras and the not fascination, but the trend for going more down that route with the C300s, C200s, EVA 1, FS7 and so forth, there is still a place for the more traditional fixed lens, what is generally classed as a prosumer camcorder. This is the latest one from Panasonic. It kind of updates from the 270, PX270 yep. And the 180. I forget the letters. UX180, I think. It's kind of the next evolution of those two, I think, kind of combined. It's a 4K fixed lens, 1-inch MOS sensor, records onto SD cards. It's what you'd expect from this sort of size of camera. Back in the days of like the EX1 or XF305, I suppose competitors to this at the minute, things like the XF705, the new JVC500s, it's in that ballpark.
I was surprised. I think these are incredibly good for the money from the specs. So what we really need to do, obviously, is take them out and give them a try and see how it lives up to those specs. Guy, it's windy today.
It's incredibly windy today.
It's a good day to test the wind jammers. You know it's a bad day when your wind jammer blows away.
Yeah.
So we're up here at Brighton Racecourse and we're just going to do some testing out in the real world, filming out to sea and a few buildings, traffic, etc. and look at the zoom range, see how well the camera performs.
Zoom range.
Yes, let's have a look and see.
So we've got a 8.8mm wide, which they say is apparently equivalent to about 24 a bit, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, 24 and a half, I think.
24 and a half, and goes to 173mm, and then you've got the iZoom, which gives you that little bit more. So we're currently shooting in UHD, which means you don't get as much of the iZoom, because it is just basically cropping the sensor. But that's, you know, I mean, I couldn't guess distance, but that's a pretty good zoom. Now I've got my foot on the base of the tripod because it's windy, and I'm not touching anything else at the minute. I'm just recording a few seconds, and there's a little bit of shake in there. They hit the O.I.S. Hopefully that should kick in, and from what I was looking at a minute ago, it's pretty stable.
We're recording this just in the standard profile at the moment, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm just on the F1 Scene File 1 factory preset, H.264 at the minute.
10-bit 422?
Yes, 422, 10-bit, 150 meg, 25p. I've got the full ND in it, 1/64. I'm at about f5.8, and I've got colour in the sky. I've got colour in the foreground. You know, it's nicely balanced. You know, I think considering I think we're in the right place for the sunshine. You know, it's not too contrasty out there, but it is a nicely balanced image in terms of colour. You know, there's a bit of gradient in the sky. It's picking up well, and Panasonic's I think have always been pretty good on the colour front. Yeah. Looking at some sheep.
Well, let's do some H.265 of the sheep.
Absolutely. So I've gone in the system menu rather than the record menu. We are now recording 2160, 25p, HEVC, long op, 150 meg. What I'm also going to do is go into Scene File 5, Cine.
Okay. Just
for the hell of it.
Yeah.
Again, it's factory settings on the profiles. This is just the standard out of the box F5 Cine. I think I'm getting to the point here where, I need to put peaking on a button. My focus assist is on punch in, and I quite like having a punch in available, and I think I'll probably do the same as you. So this user 4, it would be nice in bright light to be able to just not have to, even on the viewfinder, you know, I'd still want peaking because you're that close.
Yeah.
Although these aren't the most ideal sticks in this windy weather, what is quite good is this is essentially a full-size prosumer camcorder, but it is light enough that you can put it onto lightweight legs, lightweight head, and it still be manageable.
So wrapping up, last thoughts.
Yes, I'm very impressed with it. I need to dive into it more with the picture profiles,
Yeah.
with certain settings, and get it customized to what I want.
Yeah.
But out the box, very impressed.
Yeah, especially for the money. It's actually
Absolutely.
very, very, very good for
Yeah,
the price. I
absolutely. For a sub £5,000 camera.
think. Yeah, yeah.
Brilliant.
So that's it. I mean, we'll be carrying on and using these on a regular basis. As I say, these haven't got to go back now, and that's the end of it. So we'll be using these from next week on jobs daily, and we'll follow this up with more videos and more info. If you've got any questions about the camera, if you're thinking of buying one, do drop us a comment below. Do tell us what your thoughts are. Do ask us some questions, and we'll try and follow those up. Click subscribe and make sure you get any of the future updates, and we'll try and keep them coming for you. In the meantime, from Matt Grover
Thank you very much.
and myself, we'll catch you again very shortly.